Watson and the Shark. It was a hot and sunny day in Havana, and Brook Watson was feeling adventurous. He was a young sailor, working for a British merchant ship that had docked in the harbor. He had some free time, and he decided to go for a swim in the clear blue water. He had always loved the sea, and he enjoyed the feeling of freedom and exhilaration that swimming gave him. He stripped off his clothes and jumped into the water, splashing and laughing. He swam away from the shore, towards the ships that were anchored in the distance. He felt the coolness of the water on his skin, and the warmth of the sun on his face. He was happy and carefree. He did not notice the dark shadow that was lurking below him, following his movements. He did not hear the warning shouts from his fellow sailors, who had spotted the danger. He did not see the flash of teeth and the glint of eyes that emerged from the depths. He only felt a sudden pain in his leg and a tug that pulled him under. He screamed and struggled, trying to free himself from the grip of the shark. He felt blood gushing from his wound, and panic rising in his chest. He thought he was going to die. But he was not alone. His friends had seen the attack, and they rushed to his rescue. They rowed a boat towards him, and threw him a rope. They shouted words of encouragement and hope. They fought off the shark with oars and harpoons. They risked their lives to save him. One of them was a black sailor, who had befriended Watson on the ship. He was a former slave, who had escaped from the plantations in the West Indies. He had seen the horrors of the slave trade, and he hated it. He had joined the British Navy, hoping for a better life. He had shown Watson kindness and respect, and Watson had returned the favor. They had become friends, despite their differences. He was the one who formed the apex of the rescue, holding the rope for Watson. He was the one who reached out his hand and pulled him into the boat. He was the one who saved his life. Watson was grateful and relieved. He had survived the shark attack, but he had lost his leg. He was taken to a hospital, where his wound was treated. He was told that he would never walk again, and that he would need a wooden leg. He was devastated, but he did not give up. He decided to make the most of his life, and to pursue his dreams. He returned to England, where he studied and worked hard. He became a successful businessman, a politician, and a philanthropist. He became the Lord Mayor of London, and a respected leader. He also became a defender of the slave trade, arguing that it was beneficial for the economy and the colonies. He forgot his friend, the black sailor, who had saved his life. He forgot the pain and the suffering of the enslaved people. He forgot the shark and the lesson it had taught him.